Hello, this is Mr. Kent of MrKent.com, and for the last 2 years I've been flying Bebop 2 drones, and they have become a very good friend of mine, and this, as you know, is a sky controller for that. But a few weeks ago my son gave me a Mavic 2 Zoom, and this is the controller for it. And some of you know that I have a hard time remembering what does what, and I forget to push the record button and everything. I don't know what makes it so difficult, because this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 buttons, all right? Pretty simple. I've learned to use that. It took me 2 years, but I've learned to use it. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then there's 2 little ones on the back, 9, 10. Same number of buttons. Why do I get so confused? I don't know. But this video is about what I have done in order to make flying the drone a lot easier. What I've done is created a web page where you can download this graphic, which shows where all the buttons are. And we want let's see. I'll do a real quick in here. We'll get this going. Now it's not going to show everything because I'm not flying right now, but we'll enter the device and we'll go here. And if I'm flying, let's just say I'm flying and I can't remember what one of the buttons does, I hit this button and I go back to the home screen. Oh yeah, that's left and right. Oh yeah, that's right. You go to the left or the right and increase or decrease the EV value, which is the brightness of the exposure value. Okay, so then I can go back to my drone and make the adjustment that I couldn't remember what that button was for. And later on, if I forget, I hit the home button, I go back here. Oh yeah, this is zoom and this one's camera tilt. I remember now, and I go back to DJI. Okay, so now I'm going to take and we'll go through the process of creating a custom graphic that you can use while you're flying and download from my website. So let's switch over to the regular desktop, and I'll go through it there, and then we'll go through it here on the phone. All right, so here we go. All right, this is Mr. Kent again, and now we're going to take a look at if you were doing this on your home computer, and then just copy it over to your phone. Okay, so this is just a graphic that shows that I put together that shows the different switches and what they do. Could be wrong. I'm still new at this, but anyway, let's say that we want the switch 1 to show. Let's say we want it to show when we click on it, to make it center focus the camera. Okay, and we'll go to the other one and we'll say, let's say we want to have battery information. Okay, so now we click on this. Click on go, and as a close-up, let's see, can we do that? Oh, we'll zoom in. Anyway, center the focus and battery information. Now, if you accidentally click, let's say you set the left one for playback, all right, and you don't do anything to the right one, it will default, and I'll show you what I mean here. So now the right one, that would be C2, which is the right when you're flying, will default to playback. If you don't do anything, you just click go, they both go to their default, which is bottom lighting, to turn the bottom lights off and on, and the adjustment of the camera. So you can't make a mistake. But anyway, let's say that you want to go battery info on C1, and by the way, you can do both the same. It's okay to do that, so they both do the same thing. Click on that. Then you want to save that image, so you can right-click on it and save image as, and put it on your desktop. Let's see. Well, now we're going to put this on our desktop, so we'll put it right there, and we're just going to save the image as whatever, C1, C5, or we can just say it call it background. and save it to our desktop. Okay, and so here it is over on the desktop. Let me double click on it here, bring it up, and we want to use, oh, this is a new computer, by the way. I guess we'll use that one there. So we'll say we'll always use that one, and we'll go OK, and there's our picture right there. So now we can connect our phone and download it onto our phone and go ahead and make it wallpaper. And you'll notice they both say battery info, and so that's the way I set it up. So anyway, now we'll move over to how you do this on your phone, which is a little more complicated than this, but we haven't finished this. We still have to put this on our phone. So the next section shows you how to do that. Okay, we've got the Mavic turned on, and we've got our controller turned on, and I think I've got a connection to, yes, okay. I've got a connection between my phone and the controller. So we're going to go over to settings right there, and we're going to pick the little guy down here with the ears, and that's the controller, and we're going to scroll down. And here's the buttons C2 and C1, and this is looking at it from the controller side. So C1's on the right hand side and C2 is on the left hand side. And if you take a look here now, you have all kinds. We'll scroll this down. You've got all kinds of settings. You can turn on and off the head LED lights. You can focus on the center of the picture, the AE lock and unlock, automatic, oh, never mind, doesn't matter, I can't remember. Advanced camera settings, camera forward and down, gimbal, follow, that's if you're using a fancy FPV thing. Whoops, come on, let's get it all the way up there. And playback, if you want to play back the video that's on the, that's been recorded. Center autofocus, close tips, keep the warnings from coming up. Bottom auxiliary lighting, enable visual obstacle avoidance, and not defined. So those are the options that we have on both C1 and C2. As you see, we can go here and we have the same thing on C2. So let's say that on C2, let's see, C2, let's say we want some advanced camera settings, okay? And on C1, let's say that we want battery info. So what we do is we go back out, and when we flip the, let's go to the C1 over here, it's down there somewhere, and we click it. Oh, that's advanced camera settings. Okay, so we'll turn that off, and then if we want to know the battery information, we click that. And you can see that we've got 15 volts and the battery's okay. So I've switched it now so that we've got advanced camera settings, oops, and battery information. Okay, so now we got to remember that. And we're going to go ahead and disconnect from the drone and go in and set up the picture on our phone so it shows what we've set things to. Okay. Battery information, and let me see, I gotta get a better memory, camera information. Okay, all right, so we'll turn off the drone and we'll just sit at home and set up our phone. Okay, we're sitting at home, and as of yet I don't have this graphic. Okay, I should have gotten rid of it and had something else in there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to mrkent.com/DJI, and of course, there we go. All right, of course, you can find it, mrkent.com/DJI. Okay, and I think we had battery information. Well, I can't remember which switch it was, but we'll say we're going to have battery information. Where's it at? Right there, okay? And we're going to hit done. And then we're going to go over here, and we're going to do advanced camera settings. I think they're down at the bottom. Okay, now if we go hit go, Then we get this, and if we take a look at it and enlarge it, now we've got a picture of the way we've got our drone set up, okay? Advanced camera settings and battery information. But we just got a picture. So now what we want to do, and this is an Apple, whatever device you're using, you need to save this into your photos. And I think with the Apple device, you just hold your finger on it and save image, okay? So now we can go to Photos, and that would be there. And there's our picture right there. We'll go like that. Now, it's going to have to be edited. In this case, it's going to have to be edited so it turns sideways. So I'll go over here and we'll go down here and hit this guy right here. And we'll turn it sideways by hitting that guy right there. And I think we've got it. So we're done. Okay. And I think we're through there. So we got that all done. Now we're going to go to Settings. And we're going to go to Wallpaper. There it is right there. And we're going to choose a new wallpaper, because this is the old one, all right? So we're going to choose a new wallpaper. And there's our wallpaper that we just put in here. And so we're ready for it. It's all ready to go. And we're going to use perspective, and then we just hit set. And we'll just put it on everything. Now then, when we close this, and I go to my DJI screen, I've got battery info and advanced settings. So if I'm flying and I can't remember what those buttons are, or I can't remember anything about which switch it is and which one records, I hit that. I hit my home button. I go look. Oh yeah, that's right. Record is on the left side, and camera focus or whatever it was on the right side. So that's how it works, and I hope it's helpful. There's two kinds of people that need this. There's old guys with bad memories. I don't know who that would be. And then there's new guys that are just learning their drone, and hopefully this will be helpful. I had to make up, I think I had to make up about 145 or more different images so that they all matched up to the two settings. So anyway, this is a free service from MrKent.com. Hopefully it'll help you with your Mavic Pro and your Mavic 2 and be a blessing. All right, so thanks for watching, and God bless.